Hey guys, my name is Ahmed. I'm co-president of Jaguar project this year.
Hey guys, my name is Kritika Singh. I'm a senior and I'm also co-president.
My name is Sabrina and I'm co-president also.
My name is Leo and I'm secretary.
My name is Lauren. I'm a sophomore and I'm co-vice president.
I'm Gabe and I'm a senior and I'm the presentation director.
I'm Sahar and I'm the co-public relations officer.
My name is Tyree. I'm a senior and I'm co-historian.
I'm Asia and I'm the co-president of Bulldog Project at Tracy High School.
And my name is Tejas and I'm also co-president of the Bulldog project at Tracy High School.
So like I said, my name's Lauren. I'm co-vice president of KJP. And like I said, we are partners with Bulldog Project, which started in 2013, when Jeff Takahashi started it as a simple basketball fundraiser. But they liked the idea so much, they decided to keep it and expand. The idea of having KJP at KImball was brought to us in 2016, and we liked the idea so much, we decided our partnership almost immediately. Since then, we have talked to over 25,000 students and dignitaries. You can find us presenting in Tracy and even as far as Stockton.
Alright guys, so let's talk about the benefits that you get of being an active KGP member. So, first of all, you get the great social skills that you learn from presentations. So that means when you have an interview or presentation, you're very well prepared. And this club is a great way to give back to the community. So many of our fundraisers and presentations and events are community service acts. So if you want to get community service hours, this is a great way. And this club is a great way to be a great role model to younger kids. We have a lot of presentations to middle schools, and we're talking about 150 to 200 plus students that you're presenting to, so it's really good for boosting self-confidence. And with that, I have a football captain here to talk about his experience in this club.
Hey, I'm Jackson North, captain of the varsity football team. Other than sports, I was inclined to help out the community in Tracy, and I just want to help the society that I live in. So I couldn't find out what to do, so I was introduced to KImball Jaguar project, and and it brought a lot of benefits. So I'm looking forward to helping out middle schoolers in Tracy, and just helping out and being KImball Jaguar project. Thank you.
Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are already familiar with Jaguar Project, but we really just wanted to go back to the basics and explain what exactly we do as a club. So the most basic thing that we do as a club is we have our bi-weekly meetings, and the purpose of our bi-weekly meetings is mainly to prepare for upcoming events and presentations. So because we have a lot more presentations we do in second semester than first semester, our meeting schedule is a little bit irregular. We do have on-campus meetings, but we also have a lot of meetings off-campus and during the weekends, just so that we can have as much space and time as we need to prepare for events.
Other than our presentations, we're also heavily involved in the community. We attend several community events throughout the year. This past year, we attended the Halloween Day Parade, the Christmas Day Parade, the Arbor Day event where we planted trees, and we were also at the local Dancing with the Stars event. Through all these events, we're able to meet several different dignitaries, and this helps us network and expand in our community. And on a more personal level, it's also nice to know the people that are in charge of making decisions about our own city.
Okay, so in previous years, Jaguar Project members have been trained to be a part of the suicide prevention program, which is known as Yellow Ribbon. We go to sophomore classrooms all around our campus, doing presentations about anti-bullying and suicide prevention awareness. One of our main goals this year is really to get more involved on campus. We really want to increase our campus. We really want to be more involved, and we want to make KImball a more positive place to be. Some things we plan on including on campus is Suicide Prevention Awareness Week, and then during finals we also want to do stress relieving activities. So we One of our other goals this year is to really be like a big role model for the younger students, like elementary school students and middle school students. And yeah, we want to make KImball a more happy place for everybody.
So as you guys heard earlier, I'm the presentation director, so I'll be talking about presentations. So for presentations this year, what we're doing is we're doing something different. We're changing it up a lot than what we've been doing in the past few years. So the basic idea of this is, so we're going to be telling a story about a student that starts out in elementary school and then goes through middle school and high school and starts to face different struggles of like bullying or racism, different things like that. So we're going to like showcase different situations and different storylines with characters. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to show it so that it happens in each stage of life, in each stage of school. So we're trying to like get the kids to understand that like it's not just happening to them now, like it has happened before, they may not have realized it, and that ways that they can prevent it. And then in the end, what we're gonna do is we're gonna recap the entire story and we're gonna talk about it all, and we're going to explain to them a little more in depth about what happened with the characters and things like that. And also in between the stages of like elementary school, middle school, and high school, whatever struggles that were showcased in that separate section is gonna be, more explored with a certain guest speaker, or maybe like just another one of our members coming up and talking about it because they've experienced the type of bullying that our character experienced. And so the reason why we're doing this year and we're trying this new thing is because we want the kids to be more involved. We want the kids to pay more attention to the presentation instead of just listening to when like we do a little skit and then a guest speaker comes up and they stop listening to the guest speaker. We're getting it so that they listen the entire time because it's all a part of one big story. And so we're trying to make it like, like a type of play type of thing. So we're trying to make it like a show for the kids so they can see it, and then we can also have the messages in there for them to understand. So we invite all of you guys to come out to the presentations, to come out and be in them and just be there and hype it up and all that kind of stuff. And so the way that kind of works is at our bi-weekly meetings, when a presentation is coming up, we're gonna let you guys know the date of that presentation and what school we'll be going to. And so then you can sign up. And so you can sign up, and then when we make the list of who's coming, then you'll get a blue form, and then you're gonna get your blue form signed so you can get out of class to go to the presentation. Since the presentation takes place during the school day, you will be missing some periods of the day for a certain day that the presentation is on. And so we want different people, we want a bunch of different people to come in and audition to be in the thing so they can be a character, so that we can make the story as different each time as possible. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's what we're trying this year. It's a big thing for our club, so we're gonna be trying that out with the first presentation and hopefully improving it so that by the end of the year we're ready with a set, kind of script kind of thing. And so to show you guys what we've been doing in the past presentations, here's a video that'll recap our highlights from different presentations.
What do you think a bully is? She said a person who is going through things at home. And that can be the reason why some people bully. There are a lot of people out there who are bullies, and they can do this in so many different ways. They can spread rumors about you, they can gossip about you, they can comment on your weight, they can comment on your appearance, they can do it in so many different ways. But it's never okay to bully someone. There are so many people here in the city of Stockton that are willing to listen and willing to help you out. You just have to take advantage of that.
If we see somebody bullying, we're going to get involved, we're going to stop it, and what are we going to say?
I know a lot of us have eaten lunch alone, right? It feels horrible. Once she saw those pictures of herself and found out about what happened, she took her own life, and she's no longer with us today. We don't want that to happen here. We want you guys to be there for each other. It's so important to have friends that you can rely on, and staff that you can rely on, and people that trust you are going to be there for you. Because sometimes things happen, but we want you guys to respect each other and take care of each other when you're out and about, and make sure that each other are okay. Because if somebody would have sat with Audrey at lunch that day, she'd probably be here with us, right?
You're going to say, you're going to take a screenshot
So that video basically summarized the presentation that we had over at Rio Calaveras in Stockton. And the lady that you guys saw in the video was Tori Verber. She's the district attorney for San Joaquin County. And that's one of the people that we're partnered with. Other than her, one of our most important partnerships is the Tracy Crime Stoppers. If you guys don't know what that is, it's an anonymous way to report any suspicious activity or crimes. And alongside Tracy Crime Stoppers, we've also recently partnered with Stockton Crime Stoppers, and in doing so, we've spread into Manteca and Lodi as well. Sierra High, Tilted High, and Lodi High have all recently decided to start projects of their own because they've noticed that the problems in their community are rising. They also want to take a stand like we did and make a change in their community. As we said earlier, we also work in unison with Tracy High. Today we have their co-presidents, Tejas and Asia, here to speak a few words about our partnership.
Well, first off, I just want to say thank you to you guys, but also the officer team for having us here today, because really we work so closely together, and you guys don't know how much work they put into this club. So can I get a quick round of applause for your officers real quick?
Hi guys, I'm the co-president of Tracy High alongside Tejas and Asia. And although Tracy High initially started a Jaguar project at KImball, it's great to see how much that they've improved and impacted their community and their campus alone, like as a stand-on club. And although we do go to two different schools and we are rival schools, we do come together to benefit our community with doing so through community events such as National Night Out, the Christmas tree lighting, Tracy Dancing with the Stars, and much more. And with doing so, it's great to be able to impact the community while doing it next to your best friends.
Yeah, like Aussie just said, I mean, over time, even though we did come together to be friends because of like the Jaguar project and the Bulldog project, now like I see our team as like some of my closest friends and like my family. So if you guys do intend to join and become a big part of this club, I can promise you'll be worth it. Make a lot of friends, have a lot of great memories, and overall just really influence your high school experience in a positive way. And like Aussie said, it's great to know that even though our schools can be rivals when it comes to things like sports, like when we beat you guys in football 2 weeks ago, but other than that, it's always nice to see that we come together to benefit the community in a positive way, because in reality together we are stronger. Thank you guys.
Okay, hi, I'm Kalia. I'm co-PR with Sahar. And so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna watch a video, and I know we've been talking a lot, but like in this club we really do have like a lot of fun. So this video is gonna show like some of the fun things we do, and like we're all friends and it's kind of like a family. So if you join, this is kind of how it's gonna be. It's not all serious. It's really fun and games, to be honest.
I suppose you think I moved to Alabama. That on your heart got cold like ice. Try to play me like piano. I suppose I want you to myself. Your bitch gave me the hell. I need you. Bad bitch, I might suppel. PCP on my shelf. My cup when I inhale. I breathe you, breathe you, breathe you.
project, and we really hope you guys can join us. So now I want to introduce one of our beloved advisors, Mrs. Takahashi, and one of a huge supporter that we have of Jaguar Project, Mr. Mayor Rickman.
I'm gonna let the mayor go first. I have to be respectful.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. And round of applause for you guys. Thank you guys for another year. Appreciate it. I've been part of the Bulldog Jaguar project since the very beginning, and it's one of the programs that is near and dear to my heart. You know, being born and raised here in Tracy, I look back when I was in middle school, and when I was in middle school and you saw the high school kids come to your campus, or you went to go see them during the football games, that's who you looked up to, right? And this is why this program is so effective. You know, I can go there and talk to kids, middle school kids, and they don't want to hear from me. They want to hear from some old guy, right? But it's completely different when you guys go. The middle school kids look up to you. And a lot of them are scared. To think back when you were in middle school, how scared were you going to high school, right? What is it going to be like? You hear the horror stories, you don't know anybody. And this is where this group comes in. It gives those middle school students somebody to talk to, somebody to look up to, and it's you guys. And, you know, be it the Bulldogs or the Jaguars, and that school pride, and that's what you're instilling in them. You know, Tracy's a town of 94,000 people. When I was growing up, it was about 10, 15,000. And we had one high school with Tracy High. And even though we have grown so much as a community, we remain the safest community in the region. And the reason being is our connection to each other. I mean, if you look just what happened last week when we had a terrible tragedy in the community. Your strength of the community is how your community acts in time of a crisis. And you saw the city of Tracy come together as one and help each other out. This is what this group does. This is what our community is all about. And you know, we talk about bullying and anti-bullying, and we all want to make Tracy the safest city, continue to make Tracy the safest city in the region, and stop bullying from ever happening, right? I can't do it on my own. The city of Tracy, with all our resources and money, we can't do it. So we ask for your guys' help. If you see the sign over there, do the right thing, see something, say something. And it's easy for me to come up here and say, hey, do this, see something, say something. It's such an easy thing to do, right? But we know it's not. It is tough, but it takes courage and takes integrity to do the right thing, to make your town, your city even better. And this group has done this. The Bulldog and Jaguar project, and that's its focus, is making our community safer, making our schools safer. And that is one of the reasons that I'm an advisor to it. One of the reasons that we have our U.S. congressmen, senators, both state and federal, to have acknowledged this program. And we even sent a letter off to the First Lady of the United States. So this program has expanded. So if you aren't in the program and thinking about doing it, thank you. It is a great program. You'll meet a lot of people. And just think of it this time. At your age right now, if you look around you, your buddies are going to probably be your buddies when you reach my age. My best friend that I still talk to, I just was over his house a few days ago. We've been friends since Central School, since we were like 3rd, 4th grade. So if somebody's bullying your buddy or your friend or an acquaintance, you need to step in and say something. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. And also, I'm also always available. If you need anything from me, the city, you gotta have my contact information when you're part of the project. And, you know, I work for you. At the end of the day, I am the mayor of Tracy, but I just don't work for the adults in this city or in this region. I work for you guys just as well. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the the program, and I go to every program here in Tracy that I can, so it'll be great working with all of you. And again, thank you, all of the officers here, for all the great things that you do. You guys do an awesome job. I look forward to working with you once again. And where's Kathy at? There she is. And Kathy she's the brains behind it. They put me up the front, but she's the one that makes the program the way it is. So, Kathy, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I first want to say, our son, this is Mr. T, I'm Mrs. T. Our son, Jeff Takahashi, started this because there were problems in the schools, and you guys are you hear about it, and it's hard for students to do anything about it. So our son, along with all of the Tracy High School basketball team and leadership, decided to start this club. It's a student-led club. And basically, the advisors are Mayor Rickman, Mrs. Rickman, Mr. Yang, and Derek from Entourage Events, and Mr. T and myself. And you know what, you guys? I want to just tell you, I want to thank you, every single person that's here today who took time out of their busy schedule to make life better for others. And that says a lot about the leaders that are here today. I'm talking about you guys are the leaders. Yes, these are strong leaders. They're a representation of you guys. So if you have ideas or something's not quite right, something's going on, we need to hear about it. And a lot of times, kids, like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll get a call or I'll get a text on my phone that they see something like somebody wants to end their lives. That's happened more often than should. And these are I'm also getting texts from middle school kids that our kids have seen kids that are saying goodbye. That's just one example. We've stopped gang fights, sexual assault, human trafficking type of leads, weapons on campus. So, campuses, now they have a lot of copycat occurrences. You guys are the leaders. You guys are the protectors of not only this school, but of the community. And you guys are so strong that this is now reaching out to the county. These people, these wonderful leaders, met over the summer with Lodi High School and Tokay High School and Manteca Sierra High School. All of them want to do what you guys are doing. So I just want to say, I pat you guys on the back. I salute you guys. I salute them. If you have anything, suggestions, this is your club. This is not just our club, just a few of us. It takes all of us to make this work. And if you guys have ideas, like Jackson, thank you so much for speaking. It was awesome. You make us proud. Football team and all the sports team and all the clubs that are represented here, and you as individuals. If you have any suggestions, we need to hear it, okay? And the number one thing, you you have to do in order to be a part of this club, you have to have fun. That's the number one thing, because that's what we're all about, okay? So we love you guys, each and every one of you. Come help us make a difference. We're looking for 16 amazing ambassadors to help us with that. So we love you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. T and Mayor Rickman. So one final thing that I want to say to you guys is please do not forget to follow us on all of our social medias. We are on Instagram and Twitter at KHS Jag Project. And also, if you are not on the Remind yet, you guys can talk to Azan, Kritika, or Sabrina, and they can help you guys get situated with that. Thank you, guys.
Okay, sorry guys, we're almost done, but we just have a few last things that we need to say. Ms. T already said most of it, but I just wanted to really emphasize the impact that this club has, not just on the campuses that we visit, but also on our own campus. Being a founding officer of this club and seeing how much it's grown since my freshman year, I've definitely been able to see the kids that we've directly impacted, and I truly do believe that this club is making a difference, even if we're just helping 1 kid or 5 kids or 100 kids. just being able to see them grow and be comfortable in their own environment is really amazing. So I really do hope that everyone does continue to come to our meetings after today and that you guys had a good time today. Before we do our Q&A, I just wanted to announce one more thing. So we have ambassador applications on the tables in the front that you guys can pick up on your way out. We're doing ambassadors a little bit differently this year. The ambassadors are going to be in 4 different committees. So we're choosing 4 people from each grade for a total of 16 ambassadors, and there's going to be 4 people to each committee. So there's a rally committee, an on-campus events committee, a community outreach committee, and then
Rally, community outreach, on-campus events.
Junior. Oh, yes, and the Junior Jaguar Project Committee. So basically, all of the descriptions are on the ambassador application, so you guys can pick them up to us. And then we also have shirt pre-order forms. So what you guys are gonna do is you can fill out the forms, and on the remind, we're gonna send when you guys can start turning them into Miss Leopoldo, who is the bookkeeper, and you're gonna give her both your form and the money. So I'm gonna give the mic to Tyree and Nicole, and they're just gonna do a little Q&A, and then you guys can go.
Okay, so the meeting's almost done, but do you guys have any questions for us? Okay, no questions, so I guess you guys are good to go. Don't forget to your ambassador applications if you guys want any. Thank you guys so much for coming.
How you doing? Good. Everything good?
Good. Meeting.
Hey, so much. You're welcome.
Early council meeting.
I know. Nice group. A lot of us signed up. They all amazing. I know. Thank you. Got a long announcement. You're gonna videotape it. You're not gonna be able to stay up late.